Welcome to Amazing Traveling World. Today we will take you to the journey to amazing Lisbon, Portugal. Please do subscribe to the channel to keep watching amazing traveling videos. Number 1. Belém Tower. Belém Tower, officially the Tower of St. Vincent, is a 16th century fortification located in Lisbon. That served as a point of embarkation and disembarkation for Portuguese explorers and as a ceremonial gateway to Lisbon. The Belém Tower was built to defend Lisbon from enemy ships. Around 1515, architect Francisco de Arruda designed the iconic monument. And it served the purpose of being a fort that protected Lisbon from incoming raids along the Tagus River. Number 2. Jerónimos Monastery. Jerónimos Monastery is a former monastery of the Order of St. Jerome, near the Tagus River in the parish of Belém, in the Lisbon municipality, Portugal. Two of the most important sites in Lisbon are Belém Tower and Jerónimos Monastery, both representing the story of the Portuguese Age of Discovery. Together, these two Lisbon attractions make up one of Portugal's World Heritage Sites, and are well worth a visit. Number 3. Castelo de S. Jorge. São Jorge Castle, sometimes known in English as St. George's Castle, is a historic castle in the Portuguese capital of Lisbon. It is located in the freguesia of Santa Maria Maior. Even if you qualify for free entry, you must always have a ticket to enter the castle. It is one of the top attractions in Lisbon. Located high on a hill, it offers some of the most beautiful views of the city. It is a fun place to explore that should satisfy adults and kids alike. The oldest known fortification at this spot dates from the 2nd century BC. Although some of the remains found here date from as far back as the 6th century BC. Number 4. Praça do Comércio. The Praça do Comércio is a large, harbour-facing plaza in Portugal's capital, Lisbon, and is one of the largest in Portugal, with an area of 175 by 175 meters, that is, 30,600 square meters. Facing the Tagus to the south, the plaza is still commonly known in Portuguese as Terreiro do Paco. The name Praça do Comércio, commercial square, belongs to the Pombal era, and represents the new social order that the minister to King José I wanted to favor and promote. The trading, financial and bourgeois classes that had contributed so much to rebuilding the city. The entrance fee is €2.50, and it is one of the best viewpoints of central Lisbon. The statues at the top of the arch are Glory, at the center, who is rewarding both valor and genius. Number 4. Padrão dos Descobrimentos. The Monument of the Discoveries is a monument on the northern bank of the Tagus River estuary. It was designed in 1940 to commemorate the Exposition of the Portuguese World, promoted by the Salazar government to celebrate the 8th and 3rd centenaries of the founding and restoration of the Portuguese nation, 1140 and 1640 respectively. It was inaugurated in 1960, on the 5th centenary of one of the country's great discoverers, Prince Henry the Navigator, who discovered the Azores, Madeira, and Cape Verde. Number 6. Oceanário de Lisboa. The Lisbon Oceanarium is an oceanarium in Lisbon. It is located in the Parque das Nacos, which was the exhibition grounds for the Expo '98. It is one of the largest indoor aquariums in Europe, and approximately 1 million people visit each year. Definitely worth a visit for adults and children. Number 7. Carmo Convent. The Convent of Our Lady of Mount Carmel is a former Catholic convent, located in the civil parish of Santa Maria Maior, municipality of Lisbon, Portugal. It is a fascinating place to visit. It is one of the main remaining ruins standing after the 1755 earthquake. And, the Convento de Carmo is now the home of the Carmo Archaeological Museum with a wide variety of pieces to discover. Admission and tickets to Carmo Convent admission is €5. Number 8. Lisbon Cathedral. The Cathedral of St. Mary Major, often called Lisbon Cathedral or simply the Sé, is a Roman Catholic cathedral located in Lisbon, Portugal. The oldest church in the city, it is the seat of the Patriarchate of Lisbon. The stained glass, the architecture, the stately columns, are all worth a gasp and a photo op. You can also step outside onto a balcony of sorts and take photos of the view outside the cathedral. Please keep in mind it costs €5 to visit, but it's worth it. Its construction began in 1147, when the first king of Portugal, D. Afonso Henriques, reconquered the city from the Moors. Number 9. National Pantheon. The Church of Santa Engracia is a 17th-century monument in Lisbon. Originally a church, it was converted into the National Pantheon, in which important Portuguese personalities are buried. The National Pantheon, housing the tombs of Portugal's major historic celebrities. Founded in the second half of the 16th century. The building was totally rebuilt at the end of the 17th century by the architect João Antunes. It is the last resting place for many of Portugal's most famous citizens, including presidents and artists. Number 10. Basilica of Estrela. The Estrela Basilica, or the Royal Basilica and Convent of the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus, is a minor basilica and ancient Carmelite convent in Lisbon, Portugal. The huge church has a giant dome, and is located in a hill in what was at the time the western part of Lisbon. The outstanding features of this proud 18th-century basilica are the snow-white dome. The monumental Estrela Basilica was founded by Queen Maria I. Its Latin cross plan was inspired by both the Mafra Basilica and the churches of the post-1755 Lisbon earthquake.